Why can't I make this smaller?
Get her done.
You know what?
Hi,
I'll
everybody.
Hello.
Hi.
Welcome to, session 6 of Rime of the Frostmaiden. Hi, Mima. Once again, we are without our lovely furry barbarian, as AJ is unavailable to play with us today. But we shall press on. Last time on Dragon Ball Z, our group continued exploring the mine near Tourmaline. They went to the bottom level of the mine, where Alec discovered a strange skull with a crystal inside. He managed to get that out of there and now has a nice, lovely, huge crystal. Very pretty, very interesting, very unique crystal.
Best ones.
The best crystal. Uh, the party met with some kobolds who had been taking up residence, and talked to their leader Trex, who seemed really friendly and wanted to kind of find a place for the kobolds in Tourmaline. And Trex said, I'll come back with you. You can, keep an eye on me. I'll walk in front. Blah blah blah. So Trex started to lead the way out of the mine when the group was ambushed by a Grell, which did some big ol' hits on our friends, and did unfortunately kill Trex. Once Trex was killed, it was revealed that, surprise, surprise, Trex was possessed by a ghost, which then possessed Obelisk. The group figured that out, got the ghost out of Obelisk, and destroyed its tether to the world, thereby sending it to wherever its soul went, probably the Nine Hells. And they returned to Tourmaline, talked to the speaker, and had a nice, afternoon with the two kobolds that remained of the group that they rescued.
I love them.
Going
You're
to be
friends.
Yeah, they're friends. And they are going to be given jobs in Tourmaline once the speaker gets back the next day, from making sure that everything is hunky-dory in the mine.
They're my children.
They are our
Good,
children.
good children, not children, actually. They're just small.
Scout pinned a message. What message did you pin? Oh,
I was just pinning my obelisk facts so I didn't have to keep searching obelisk facts in our,
Gotcha. So, without further ado, we're going to make our introductions. Ian, if you would like to go first.
Sure. Hi, I'm Ian. I play Alrion, Eladrin Ranger, soft baby. My fun fact for Alrion today is they have a little angry face doll, and they've had it since they were a kid, and refer to it as Little Alrion, or Alri for short. And when they're younger, they would ask it for advice, and as if talking to themselves.
Oh, that's so
cute.
I love that. Love Alrion having a damn it doll.
David, oh, I love that. Is this different from the trinket?
Believe that is the trinket.
Okay, cool.
Excellent. Next up is Libby.
Hi, I'm Libby. I play Alec Fallow, the frost-blooded sorcerer drow. His fun fact is that his favorite tree is a dogwood tree. First time he came out from the Underdark, he was he was a kid. His parents let him venture out with them, and he left the Underdark when it was spring, and the dogwood trees were all in bloom, and he thought they were very, very pretty. And so now it's his favorite tree. Also, the whole thing where his spring is his favorite season. He can't see very well in spring, but or any other season than winter. But
he can see in every season in the Dale.
True, exactly. When it's every season in the Dale is just miserable. That's what the season is. But the Dogwood Tree, he got married to his wife under a dogwood tree and in the spring. And anytime him and his wife would travel around Faerun and would pass a bloomed dogwood tree, they would take a moment to renew their vows and just do cute shit like that.
Aw.
Also, fun fact about me is that I had never actually like seen a dogwood tree like in person, so I had no idea when I was researching dogwood trees. I had no idea that they actually smell really bad.
They do smell
Apparently-
really bad.
Yeah, no, they
I
smell
had
like
no-
ass.
I had no idea. So, and I had already given Jill this fun fact. So I was like, you know what? Extra fun fact for Alec is that he has a terrible sense of
Oh
smell.
my god!
Holy
Incredible. Yeah, no, they smell
So-
like ass.
Yeah. So when I looked it up, I was like, oh, they must smell so pretty. And literally, I looked up what they smell like. People say that it smells like fish and
Yep.
seaweed.
Yep.
It smells bad.
They're not good. My elementary school had one right outside the front door. And so every morning when my mom would drop me off for school, we would have to walk in past 2 dogwood trees. And they just were rank.
He's right. So I just like the idea of Alec just being like, wow, I love these trees. And his wife Sue would say, like, yeah, okay, like she loved him enough to never tell him that it smelled really bad.
That's
God.
very good.
That's incredible. 2 facts for the price of 1.
Yes.
Last but not least, we have Scout.
It's me. Hi, everybody. I'm Scout. I play Obelisk Wainwright, and he is a paladin, tiefling, Levistus tiefling, which means that he's like an icy guy instead of a fire guy. Fun fact about Obelisk this week is that he mains Ike in Smash, and he's frustratingly good at it.
Incredible. I love this modern day AU.
He's really it's just he's chosen the most obscure of the myriad of Fire Emblem characters, and he's infuriatingly good at playing as Ike, and like nobody knows why.
Alec would definitely pick Pikachu each time and not know how to play.
Incredible.
Oh, that's what I do.
Yeah.
I play as Sheik, but that's because I'm a fucking Sheik stan.
Oh,
Good.
man.
I just want more Sheik in my life, so that's why I main Sheik.
Hey, you know what? Everybody's mains are important. Hi, everybody. I'm Jillian. I am the DM of this campaign. I play everybody else, except Rackus. And
Play Rackus this time.
no, I don't think I will. Because if something were to happen to Rackus on my watch, I would never be able to forgive myself.
Well, then you could just say his lines, which are like, eh.
So I will let my lovely crew here. What is the one question you want to ask me for what's my fact today?
You're making us do homework?
Yeah, I'm making you do homework. What do you want to? What's your question?
What are our kobold friends? Who do they main in Smash?
Who do they main in Smash? Ice climbers.
Oh,
You're so right.
I didn't even have to
Only
think
right
about it.
answer.
Didn't even have to think about it. They're Icewind kobolds. They're in a pair. You know.
That's the only perfect answer. Like, that's it.
Damn. Proud of myself. Anyway, let's get
Got it
into
in
it.
one.
Got
Let's
it in
do it.
one. And I am taking you to the pharmacy. Oh boy. It cracks me up that images don't show up in the little chat we've got
In the
on
chat, so nobody
Twitch,
knows where
so
I'm
nobody
taking
knows
Ian.
what exactly.
I'm
Well,
There's a pharmacy in my neighborhood where the P has been taken out of the sign, so it says pharmacy. So now that's my new reaction image to whenever anybody makes me mad. I'm saying I'm taking you to the pharmacy.
Time to go to the pharmacy, lads.
Is everyone there?
Yeah?
Hello.
Hello?
We lose you, Libby?
Libby, can you hear
Libby,
us?
we can hear you. Libby.
Wait, I think it's just everyone went quiet for a second.
Oh, we could hear
Okay.
you, but yeah, you didn't seem to be able to hear us.
The call is coming from inside the Discord.
No.
Alright. Well, with no further ado, let's go ahead and get started. So, you all ended up going to sleep at the end of the last session. You had a nice room at the inn. After some conversations and some interesting dreams. And you all wake up. It is another questionably lovely day in Icewind Dale. Let's see what the weather's like today. The weather is, it's a little bit warmer than normal. It's about 10 degrees warmer, so it's about negative 39 degrees Fahrenheit out there.
Balmy.
But let me makes
Balmy.
a big difference.
Shorts weather.
With a
Yeah,
light
come out
breeze
in shorts.
and just a light snowfall. So there's a little bit of snow coming down, a little bit of a breeze. But it is, a little bit warmer than usual. Rakis has already gone to take his morning push-ups and stroll. So what are y'all going to do? Remember, the last thing you need to do before you leave town is to check in with the speaker, because he has not paid you yet.
Yeah, gotta get that cash.
Gotta get that cash.
Also, I have gems to sell.
Yes. So, you can. Ooh, Jesus! Everything's getting knocked over. If you would like to go to one of the shops in town, you can try and sell your gems. Normally, if you're not going to try and barter, you can get 66% of the worth by selling them. If you would like to try and get more, you can.
I, the player, am so bad at haggling.
Okay.
I think Alec was probably feeling pretty confident he could get full price.
That's the thing.
Oh yeah, that is
It's the
true.
opposite of me.
You don't have to role play it out. I can just have you roll for it if you are not feeling confident.
Yeah, I think I can definitely describe what he tries to say. I'm not good at
that's totally
role-playing.
fair. Okay, so he has a geode worth 10, and then 3 pebble-sized tourmalines worth 1 gold each, right?
Yes.
Okay,
correct.
so he's trying to sell all of those? Okay.
He is going to try to say that the smaller gems are worth 3 gold each, and the big gem, the big tourmaline, maybe about 15 gold.
Okay.
Might be a stretch, but
150% price markup
I
there.
know, right? Well, quite a bit more on the
the
tourmalines.
200% price increase on the little guys.
Yeah.
He's gonna try to say that because the colors were like a seafoam green, a pink, a soft pink, and then a more vibrant pink. He's gonna say that these colors are in order to get those kind of colors, that they need to be it takes a lot more time for them to develop like that. So a lot more pressure, a lot more time. So they're a lot more precious.
Okay. Yeah, give me a persuasion check.
All right.
right,
Drum
first
roll,
roll of the
please.
night.
God
Oh.
damn it!
Unfortunately, you have found yourself a very discerning buyer who says,
No, it's fine.
tell you what, I'll give you 10 gold for the lot.
15.
Roll me another persuasion check.
All right.
Come on, charisma based man.
God, no.
How about 9?
Oh, what? No, I can't.
Oh,
Well, if you're
my
gonna try
God,
if you're gonna try and get more out of me than they're worth, then I'm gonna give you what they're actually worth. I was being generous with that extra 1 gold, friend.
Oh no.
And is hanging back with Obelisk and like looking at him like sky.
And Ellie probably, he would know the true value of those. And he definitely lost some. So he's just fine.
All right. They hand over 9 gold, and you hand over the gems.
I can't believe those rolls.
I know, it's so terrible.
incredible.
A 9
Really
and a
amazing.
7. Amazing.
Just
You truly do hate
you
to see
hate
it.
to see it, but also the unnecessarily confident Alec combined with terrible rolls is so fucking funny
Yeah.
to me.
He has yet to make a good roll.
He has yet
while
to make
this
a good
confident.
roll while he's really, really confident, and it's so funny.
Oh, it's so
Dick is
good.
getting so tiny right now. Like it's just smaller and smaller with each session.
Incredible.
He's gonna show up with a really fucking stupid loud car that he modded.
When he buys a horse, it's gonna be like the biggest, strongest horse.
My horse has the biggest dick, and so do I.
Oh no. Alright, but as you leave this shop, you do see Speaker Mace to you. The
Speaker,
half-orc.
good morning.
Good morning. He kind of stretches his arms. He says, bit warmer today, isn't it? Almost, he kind of laughs and sarcastically says, almost balmy. Oh,
Almost, I almost pulled out my shorts today.
indeed. Well, I suppose I do owe you all some, payment. I went in with a couple of the militia. We checked out the place. It seems to be perfectly safe now. Gonna have to do a little bit of repairs on that bridge, but beyond that, you all did a most excellent job cleaning it out. And he hands over a pouch to Obelisk.
I take the pouch, and I don't let Alec get his hands on it.
I don't think he would actually want.
He wouldn't be like, I did all the work, give me half the money.
No, I don't think he would actually be like that.
Okay. How much is in here, Jill?
50 gold.
50 gold. Oh, why did I take it? I can't do math off the top of my head.
I'm gay, I can't do math.
It's 12 and a half each for 4 of us, or like 13, 13, 11, 11.
So 12
okay.
and 5 silvers for each of you.
Yeah, 12 and 5 silver for each. Yeah. 12 gold, 5
nice of
silver.
the speaker to make change for us.
Yeah, he'll make change. I will make
Thank
a
you.
note to give Rackus that much money.
Yeah,
Cool.
we're going to get another 12 gold and 5 silver.
Actually, I'll just add AJ in chat.
Oh, is it 5 silver or like half?
It's 5 silver. Cause
1 electrum piece.
No.
Oh, is it one electric
It is,
piece? Oh
no.
my god.
Go away. No electrum. This is an electrum-free household.
Yes, and in the bag is 46 pieces of gold and 4 pieces of electrum.
Fuck off.
Oh,
No, horrid.
Actually not.
All right, 854 gold for Chiboy.
I've got 20 gold.
Oh, look at that. A nice
Look
20
at that.
gold. A nice even 20 gold.
yeah.
Yeah. So that is your payment, and he says that he's already passed by the kobolds as they were kind of leaving the inn, and is given them, a key to where they're going to be staying, and they are going to be getting to work within the next couple days. And he says he appreciates all the hard work that you've done, and if this were a Fallout game, you would see that your status with Tourmaline has improved.
Hell yeah.
You are accepted.
Nice.
I've been
Do
playing a
we
lot
get
of
any
games.
I know we don't level up, but do we get any points for our weapons, for our ancestral weapons from doing that, or do those just go up when we level?
Those are usually going up when you level, or if you do something like really, really like
Significant.
in line with your character backstory kind of stuff, like really earth-shatteringly. You know what I'm saying?
Fucking rad, yeah.
Yeah,
Your
fucking
quirky-
rad.
If you complete like a personal quest.
Yes, personal quest. That's the word I was looking for.
Yeah. So now that that's taken care of, where do we want to go next?
I do feel like because of how hard it is to travel across the Dales, it might be a good idea to check into Lonelywood before we perhaps head back to Bryn Shander to check in with Danica and the others, our other contacts there. Uh, Simply because it would be a whole nother day to get all the way out here to Lonelywood, and though Alrion, I know that you did want to check in with Danica, and like gives a kind of knowing look at Alrion and at Alec out of the corner of his eye.
Alrion like bites their bottom lip and grabs their arm, and it's like I would like to go to Prince Shander, but you're all right. The Lonelywood is just practically down the street from here. I don't know. I don't want to get into anything dangerous, but traveling could be just as dangerous as anything we find in Lonelywood, I suppose.
Yeah, it's such a short trip. I think it would be a waste of time if we didn't go. And then, because we would be traveling away and then coming back if we wanted to get any more leads. Especially with the man that we're trying to go after, which his name is escaping me right now.
Sephic?
Yeah.
Sephic. One day we'll find
One
Sephic
day you'll
again,
find Sephic
or
again.
he's simply gone. How are you feeling today, Alec?
Oh, great. Yeah.
Anything strange happening with that gem that you picked up, the big one?
Nope. I mean, it glows a little bit, but I think that's beautiful.
Glows a little bit. Interesting. Do you think I could have a look at it?
Sure. Yeah. I don't think that any of us will. I think I'll figure out what kind of gem it is, but soon enough, probably. He takes it out of his pouch, and he has a pouch that's like right on his hip, and he takes it out and hands it over.
All right. I want to.
Gonna vibe check.
I want to do a vibe check. Hold on.
Vibe check.
I'm looking at. I want to do a vibe check.
The Curies are in the party. Oh no.
I'm gonna divine sense.
Okay. Can you paste that in chat for me? I literally was playing a
Yeah.
paladin earlier today, but fun fact, I have not used divine sense at all playing that paladin.
Also, you don't have photographic memory, so
That's false. Till the end of your
The
next.
presence of strong evil registers on your senses like a noxious odor, and powerful good rings like heavenly music in your ears. As an
Gotcha.
action, you can open your awareness to detect such forces.
You don't.
There's
You do not detect any celestials, fiends, or undead within 60 feet of you. You also do not detect any places or objects that have been consecrated or desecrated.
hmm.
So your spidey sense does not ping on this.
Squinting at it.
Can I
Isn't it beautiful?
can I try and make an Arcana check to see if I can see it, like if there's any magic that's been imparted onto it that's not natural to it?
Yeah, you could do that. The light that seems to be coming from it does not seem to be. You can't tell for sure without doing like detect magic or anything of that nature. But it seems that the light is not something that was externally put onto the gem. It seems like the gem is glowing because that's the way this gem does.
It's what it do.
It is what it do.
It is what it is.
Could I do?
Interesting.
I know I did. I did my divine sense. Could I also do a history check on it just to see if like maybe I've run it? I mean, I have lived a whole life and died and come back, so perhaps I've seen something similar that I might have some knowledge of.
Sure. Go for it. Nope.
Yeah. Okay.
A very beautiful gem.
Perhaps I should keep it with our other valuables with the dogs, Alex, so that it doesn't get lost or damaged while we're traveling on your person.
No, I mean I can have it right here. It doesn't. It hardly weighs anything. I know I'm so strong though.
Oh, jeez.
I'm sorry, I cannot resist. Like
I'm so
okay.
strong though.
Just like little squint, Cock's head. But what if it were to fall out of your pack or something? Certainly wouldn't want that.
Well, someone could easily just easily steal it, or it could get lost. I would rather have it on me.
Fucking incredible.
Wait, I have to see if Obelisk laughs or not.
Only because my train of thought saying that was was like, oh, it doesn't weigh anything, but then it's like, oh wait, but he wouldn't be concerned about that. Actually.
So I think Obelisk sees Alrion roll their eyes and has to go kind of like and then kind of like acquiesces, relents, and gives the gem back to him and says, "As you wish."
You I really with precious finds like this, I really love to have them on me at all times. So, and he puts it back in his pouch, and and then he pats it and he goes, "See, safe with me."
On to Lonelywood then.
Oh, Ian, thanks. 1 whole no, 2 months. Sorry, I misread the numbers.
2 whole ding dang months.
2 whole ding dang
Sorry.
months.
Numbers are hard.
Numbers are fucking hard.
Julia's playing Crypt of the Necrodancer.
I know. It kills me that she switched her Tuesday nights to this night.
It is a good game.
Yeah, so, are y'all heading to Lonelywood then?
Yeah, on to Lonelywood, I think.
Yeah, I
At least
suppose.
At least to just check it out, and then we can always just try and get some leads and leave. It
Yeah,
just feels
we'll
12
definitely
hours on
do
the
that.
12 hours on the road is a lot to just throw away when we could just go 2 hours.
I only
Uh,
like the same page.
Ian is a bundle of anxiety about this.
I'm sorry, Ian.
All right. So you head to Lonelywood, which will take you, checking my map, about 2 hours. Yes. What do y'all do as you travel?
watch nervously for any sign of movement or danger.
Give me a
That's fair.
Yeah, I
perception
mean,
check.
Obelisk keeps an eye as well.
Yeah, sure. Let me do perception. Okay. Oh my god.
I don't like not having at least a 15.
God. Bless you, Zelda. Yeah, you don't see anything unusual out of the ordinary. It's a pretty calm, uh, journey to Lonelywood. A nice 2 hour stroll, as it were. When you arrive, let me go ahead and move you guys to the new map. Let's see, Rakkus can stay back here. Where is Lonelywood? There it is. Oh, fuck. Please hold as I fix this map. There we go. Alright. You all come into Lonelywood. It's a very small, town here in Icewind Dale. Kind of basically just on the edge of the forest, as you can see by the map. But you enter the town, and there's not a lot of people out and about. It seems like a pretty quiet town. You can see that some of the buildings are incredibly old and have carvings of dragons, lions, and goats kind of built into the walls and door frames. Hello, sweet cat. Do you have fun sneezing? It's built on the lake. There's some docks. And it's just a pretty quiet little place. You see a couple of folks heading to and fro from houses to the docks. Since you left probably, 9 a.m. from Tourmaline or so?
Yeah, I would
That
say
sounds
pretty,
about right.
Okay.
pretty early.
So yeah, you got there around 11 a.m. So a couple of folks are heading back to their houses for early lunches. A couple of folks are heading out to the docks to go ahead and start fishing. And you can see there is a small sign on the way in that says the Happy Scrimshander, and it points kind of to the direct northwest. The Lucky Liar, which points a little bit further north than northwest. And another one that says Ramshackle, and it is pointing southwest. But you've noticed that Ramshackle seems to have been painted over with a big red X quite some time ago.
Seems like something went on down in Ramshackle.
Perhaps it lived up to its name and it is no longer fit for inhabiting.
I wonder what it was in the first place. On the sign, it seems like perhaps it was some kind of establishment.
Maybe it's haunted.
Maybe there's a ghost I could speak to.
Maybe it's haunted.
We all have a good chuckle at that.
Well, I suppose a place called the Happy Scrimshanda seems like the most likely to have perhaps some gossip mongers or other folks that we could get information from.
I think that would be the Lucky Liar, right?
I don't know. The Happy Scrimshender. I don't. That sounds like a shop. The Lucky Liar sounds like a tavern or an inn. But I've never been to Lonely Wood, so
No, you're probably right. My player's just probably an idiot
Oh
who
no,
doesn't know how
Scout!
to tell the difference between
It could
my
be,
player's a
by the
dumbass.
names of it could be, well, yeah, anyway.
As you are kind of talking and walking down the main road here in Lonely Wood, you see sitting on the front step of one of the bigger buildings that has a chimera carved into the front door.
Dope.
Yeah, is a female halfling, and she is carving a piece of bone, scrimshanding. Um, so she's carving a piece of bone into a little figurine. And she sees you all kind of walking down the road and gives you a very friendly wave and says, "Oh, welcome. Are you new to Lonelywood here?
just
Yes.
visiting.
Just visiting? Well, please do come in, come in. I am Speaker Nimsy Huddle. I have some fresh baked cookies. Um, if you would like to come in and tell me about your adventures, I would be more than happy to provide some hospitality for our guests here."
But Alec is going in.
I'm gonna do I think that me as a player thinks she's fine because she seems really nice. I'm gonna do an insight check
Her
though.
name is Lindsay.
Nimsy Huddle, come on. Obelisk, you're like, all right, yeah, sure, she's baked us cookies. Damn, this is a friendly town.
I'm so excited.
Yeah. Arion will go into.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll go in.
She leads you all in,
Likes cookies.
and you can see there is a. It's a small-ish building. Like it's the bigger building in the town, but it is still pretty small. And she heads into the kitchen and comes back out with a tray of halfling-shaped cookies, like little gingerbread cookies.
Oh my god.
Aw!
And she says, "Oh, feel
it's
free to eat up."
like calling them halfling shaped cookies. Like, of course, a gingerbread man you would call a human shaped cookie, but that makes it sound so much worse.
I know, right? That's why I had to clarify. I'm like, she's not baking them out of halflings. They are just halfling shaped.
That would be a
They're
weird
halfling
world
sized
then for
gingerbread.
her.
They're little tiny gingerbread.
Yeah, they're little baby gingerbread cookies. She says, "Eat up. I just baked this tray fresh. And you can tell me what you all are doing here. What's your what business brings you here to Lonelywood?"
Well, we've been traveling around the 10 towns, trying to take care of a few, you know, uh, issues here and there. We just helped out at the mine in Tourmaline.
Oh,
We're adventurers, and we're simply trying to do our best to help those around us in such a difficult time. And thought we were so nearby, just over in Tourmaline, that we would stop by and see if there was anything that your town might need assistance with.
oh, well, oh my goodness, thank you. As she's kind of processing what you're saying, you notice, looking around, this house was clearly built for humans. Um, Half of the furniture seems to be built for humans, half of it seems to be built for halflings. And you can hear the laughter and pounding of feet of children running around elsewhere in the house.
Are there 3/4lings here?
No. And Nimsy looks to you, and her face kind of she kind of frowns a little bit. She says, "Well, our main means of making money and surviving here is through fishing is one, of course, but logging since we're so close to the forest. But our loggers are currently being terrorized by a white moose, and the beast has eluded the hunters we've sent to kill it. We depend on this forest for our survival, and I wouldn't be a very good town speaker if I let a simple beast get the better of us. But it, I will say it has killed several of our loggers. Um,
A very aggressive moose.
yes,
We
seems
have
to be.
seen we have seen on the roads before a white fox that when threatened became revealed itself to be a frost druid. You don't think perhaps this could be a frost druid, do you?
No, it has been wounded before, and it has stayed a moose, but it seems to be smarter than the average moose.
Curious, curious.
Interesting.
Smarter than the average moose.
Hey, woo woo! Let's go kill some loggers!
All right.
I we don't have much here, but it would certainly help our town if you could deal with this problem.
It
Handle
seems like
this.
something we could be equipped for. Indeed.
Yes, especially if we had Rakus with us.
Isn't that right, Rackus?
Rackus has his face full of cookies.
Yeah. We have introduced him to eating cookies like full time. Like he is good stuff.
Alrion wants to pick crumbs out of his mane, but decides against it
He just shakes
because
his head and they go
still,
flying everywhere.
yeah, it doesn't they don't still don't get along the best.
Yeah, for sure. AJ, if you're listening to this after the fact, this is all fanon and not canon. So she says, the last we saw, it tends to hang out in the woods, in the forest. You'll take care of this for us?
We will certainly do our best. I'm sorry, Obelus.
No, no, that's simply what I was going to say. We will try our best. Alrion is an excellent hunter and tracker, so
Oh,
Well,
excellent.
I appreciate that. However, the last thing I hunted did turn out to be a frost druid that did in fact kill me. So
Well, that's not good.
might want to exercise a little bit of caution.
Well, it sounds like this isn't a frost druid, so hopefully, the one that we see will be the moose in question.
Well, and white moose are not necessarily a common sight. I do believe it is just the one.
Is it attracted to anything like, or does it come out at certain points of the day or the night, or?
Um, it no, it seems to simply just attack loggers while they're out in the forest, and the other hunters that we've sent out are have either been killed or lost its trail.
Okay, well, I mean, I suppose the first thing we could do is just go out and just look for it and see. I don't know, or we can talk to some people around town. But I think that since it's on the move, best thing to do is just search for it.
aye, if it's been coming for loggers out in the forest, stands to reason that it would come out for some adventurers in the forest as well.
We can take it.
If we I might be able to track it if anybody could tell us where it was last spotted, and perhaps if we are quiet enough, we can actually do some hunting and get the drop on it.
Um, she says that the it was last spotted about an hour's travel into the woods.
That's farther than I thought it would be.
An hour's travel by foot isn't bad. I suppose it's
Yeah, like an
It's-
hour's travel by foot off of
Might as well.
roads is like half a mile.
Right, because the snow.
Yeah.
mhm.
Yeah.
I don't pork. I was gonna say but I don't think pork chop and magpie are necessarily trained hunting dogs. It would just be cool if they were, but they're sled dogs.
They're
It's
sled
a
dogs
different
for
skill
sure.
set.
Very different skill set, I would say.
Um, Miss Speaker, I'm curious. It's not really related to the task at hand, but with the weather being so cold for so long, new trees surely must not be growing.
Uh-oh. Sorry, my power just flickered a little bit. Um, she says, "No, the trees in the dale are a hardy sort. We don't take more than are able to. Um, very environmentally conscious here.
Right. So the trees still do grow even with the night and the cold.
Yes, they do.
It's impressive.
Yeah. Some say it's the connection that the lands have to more elemental or magical aspects of the world. Some say it's simply these frost druids making the trees grow so that they can continue to hide out. But all I know is we're still able to log what we need in order to continue making a living. So for now, I'll accept whatever it is.
Don't look a gift horse in the mouth and all that.
Yes, exactly.
Alec is enjoying these cookies.
Okay. A couple of the kids run through. They're clearly chasing each other, playing tag.
Are they three-quarterlings?
No, they're just halflings.
Okay.
Uh, and she says, well, is there anything else I can help you with, or?
You have some adorable children. What are their names?
God damn you, Ian. Random halfling names. Okay, I'm gonna fucking name these kids. Alright, we've got Pimlin, Fallman, Oskin,
Oh my god.
and Conry. She tells you those are their names.
Thank you, kids.
I'll type it in the chat. Pimlin, Fallman, Oskin, Conry.
Pimlin. Very
like it.
different from what you're typing. Yeah,
Oh,
you got Conry right.
okay. I was hearing different. Scout.
Pimlin. I'm fixing. Sorry. Fallman. Osgin.
and Conry.
And Conry. Got Conry right.
Hey, there you go.
Well, 25%. There we go.
Hey, you know what? Sometimes that's the best you can hope for.
All right. Well, um, I will look to Obelisk and Alec and say, well, should we, I suppose we should discuss our next steps. Do we want to perhaps head to the Lucky Lyre and grab a meal before deciding to head into the forest?
Yes, I think that sounds very good indeed.
Sounds lovely.
Oh, I'll turn back to Nimri.
Nimsy.
Nimsy, I'm sorry. Um, I am curious again about Ramshackle.
Oh,
Its name was marked off on the sign at the town entrance.
well, it used to be an inn, but it's currently being used for lumber storage after the passing of the last owner.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yes, well, it's kind of a touchy subject. We really don't talk about it much.
Can I insight check? See if there's anything suspicious about the way she said that?
Sure.
Killed by a moose.
She's definitely not. There's definitely something she's not saying. It doesn't seem like she's deliberately trying to. It seems more like she's trying to be tactful rather than like trying to conceal something.
Ah,
You know
I
how
see.
like old women will like whisper how somebody died at dinner instead of just saying it out loud? That's kind of the vibe.
Just being careful about what you say, sort of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just don't want to tell us that they died of autoerotic asphyxiation.
Ian, how'd you know?
Oh no.
Good stuff.
Yeah, okay. All right, so I guess we exit. Exeunt.
Exit pursued by bear.
Should we ask about um God damn it. The guy we're looking for. God damn
Sefik
Sefik?
Caltro?
it. Epic. Yes.
Yes. We should ask if the merchant Torga has come through.
Torga. No, not familiar with a Torga.
Yes, a shield dwarf traveling in a merchant's band, multiple dog sleds, a few mercenaries.
I haven't seen
Where
anyone
you-
of that pass through here.
Yeah, and the man that she's traveling with doesn't wear any winter clothing, which is very, very odd. So
No, haven't seen anyone by that description.
Thank you very much.
Indeed. Well, thank you for offering to help. I do hope you're able to get this taken care of soon. It would put me and my people much more at ease.
Of course, of course. I hope that we're I hope that we're successful.
So do I.
Have a good day, ma'am.
You too.
Thank
And if you need a place to stay, my attic is heated, and since there's no wind, you're more than welcome to stay here.
Very generous.
Very generous, and thank you for the cookies.
Oh, you're so welcome. I'll be sure to have
yes,
a fresh
they were-
batch when you come back.
They're delicious.
All right.
Any of
all
the
right.
children are nearby. Alrion will like ruffle one of their through one of their hair.
oh, cute.
They giggle and then run off screaming because they're fucking kids, and that's what kids do.
So cute. Oh,
And they're halfling children, so they're probably literally knee high.
Yeah, they're tiny.
They're very little.
Little.
I'm very careful not to bonk my antler on anything.
Oh, it's human sized. Like the house is sized for humans.
Yeah, but it's still tall.
Okay.
as soon as they leave, he goes, "Those cookies could have used some nutmeg."
The disrespect.
Not nice to look gift cookies in the mouth.
He smiles and he goes, "They were good though."
Yes.
I could make better cookies.
Oh my god.
Heck.
Alec.
It is not a competition.
I know.
Just Obelisk just squinting.
So to the Lucky Liar then.
Aye, let's get some food.
All right.
Come on, pork chop.
Boof. The Lucky Liar is pretty empty at the moment. You can see through the kind of grimy-ish, not like super grimy, but you know, old windows. It's right on the lake, so there's definitely some stains that are probably never going to go away.
Mhm.
You see a dark-haired human woman kind of cleaning up behind the bar, but you also see that the sign says that
Be right back. Sorry.
no, you're good. The sign says open when the docks close.
So it's not open
Yeah,
yet.
giving you the impression that it's not a place that you can go to for lunch. It is definitely a, like, this is where all the fishermen and loggers go for a drink after work and maybe a meal, but it is definitely more of a tavern than a food establishment.
It
Gotcha.
is 11 a.m., so
No McDonald's
Well, we
burgers.
no matter.
Well, we have some rations, and I can set us up a nice meal of rations, and we can sit on the docks.
That sounds really nice.
I do that.
All right.
Do I overhear any like fisherman gossip while we're having our lunch?
Are you sitting out on the docks, or are you where are you posting up?
Yeah, I was thinking kind of out. You know how last time we were sort of out on a dock fishing with the kobolds? That's
Yeah.
kind of what I was envisioning.
Give me a perception check. No, you
I
don't
don't
hear
hear
anything.
shit. I don't hear shit.
There's not really a ton of people even on the docks at this moment. Mostly you can see a lot of boats out on the lake. We have halfling-shaped nuggets at home. So you really don't hear anything. Anything you do hear just seems to be, you know, people talking about how the fishing is. And like, did you hear so-and-so went out after the moose and didn't come back kind of stuff.
All right. Sorry, I got a work call. I am back.
How dare they?
Truly.
So what you missed is that the Lucky Liar is not a lunch establishment. It is dinner and drinks only. So the party is hanging out on the dock, eating some rations, trying to hear any sort of rumors, but all they can really tell is that fishing seems to be good today, and somebody was a hunter, went out after the moose, and did not come back.
Well, if we're waiting, I will fish.
Okay.
Since it seems good today.
Well,
I mean,
I don't think we were.
Go ahead.
We were waiting to go to the Lucky Liar. I think we were just gonna have. I just, figured we'd eat some rations and then go into the woods because we don't really want to go into the woods in the dead of night or anything.
I mean, it's always night, but sure.
It's always dusk. Twilight?
Okay. We'll eat some rations and go.
Yeah.
Would it be dusk or twilight? I think twilight is probably the better.
Yeah, because Twilight is basically like daytime, right?
Twilight is
Written by
this
Stephanie
concept.
Meyer and
Twilight is where Midna's from.
Right.
is where midnight.
It's the time at the end of the day when the sun starts to go down. It's sunset. sunset. Twilight is sunset.
Yeah.
The time of day that hurts my eyes the most.
Oh.
Dusk is after the sun has gone down, but it's still light out.
Then
Yeah.
it's probably dusk.
Okay, it's dusky.
Because, you know, there's still, like, dim light all the time, unless it's nighttime. Alright,
Yeah.
so you're heading out into the woods?
Yeah, Obelisk like sets up really nice little like ration lunches for everybody, you know, where everything is
Bento
sort
boxes.
of like a yeah, like a bento box is exactly what I was gonna say.
Little
Very
octopus
cute.
hot dogs.
Mm-hmm.
Aw.
So cute, little onigiri
Oh,
or whatever.
God.
Onigiri.
I literally ate, what, 3 hours ago? 3 hours ago, and I'm hungry again. Now that we're talking about food. We cannot keep talking about food in this fucking game. It makes me hungry every time.
I will not
Orion,
mention food anymore.
Orion sees Obelisk packing these lunches for them, and their face lights up, and they like hug his arm. It's just,
Aw.
oh, thank you for doing that. It's very nice of you. It was a lot of care with trail rations that are not very nice on their own.
He kind of laughs a little bit and looks at them and says, well, you know, we've got to find joy where we can out here in the wilderness.
Oh,
It is true.
this does spark joy.
Oh.
He picks up like a little um what's in the rations? I guess it's like a little he made like a little finger sandwich out of some of the hardtack and etc. and like hands it to them.
Oh, ignore that message.
Alex rations definitely. I know that Obelisk did kind of like is sharing. I guess is he sharing his rations?
He's what I'm saying is like he unpacked the rations for them and for everybody and has made them like these little cute kind of nice rations.
That's very cute. Alec definitely appreciates the gesture.
Ah.
Eat your lunch.
Eating their
That's
lunch.
good.
Yeah, you guys have a nice lunch out on the docks.
Alec also shares some of like the nuts that he has in his like rations too, and you know the cheese and shit that he has.
Yeah.
Definitely packed like cheese.
I love cheese. Alright. Moose cheese.
Can you milk a moose?
Probably, it's
Sure.
a
We can't
mammal.
do this.
We can't do this. We gotta
It's a
move on.
mammal.
We gotta move on.
All right. You need me to track some shit?
Yeah, if you're heading into the woods, go ahead and roll me a survival check.
Yeah, sure. I'll track this moose with a taste for human flesh.
Delicious.
Does this count as an Arctic environment?
It counts more as a forest environment, I would say, because you are going into the forest.
No advantage on this survival check then.
You're still good at
Gotcha.
survival, though. Hell yeah,
Fair.
you're great at survival. Hell yeah. Can you roll me a d6, please?
Yeah. Also, I'd like to say that Alrion would ask the group to take extra time on this travel to do this quietly and stealthily.
Okay.
Just look at Obelisk.
Rude. I mean, he'll do his best to be quiet. He's got his big cloak, so he probably some of that muffles if he's got that if he's all wrapped up.
You're not going to be rolling stealth. It just means that it's going to take you double the time to move and find stuff. So like what would be an hour search to
that makes
find
sense.
the tracks, since you guys are being slow and quiet and stealthy, is actually going to take 2 hours.
Or maybe a little in between with a decent survival check. I don't know.
It specifies in the book that it's after 1 hour you make the survival check. So if you're specifying that
Okay.
you're being quiet.
Definitely.
So you find a set of moose tracks.
Ooh,
The ice
delicious.
cream. And you start heading towards. You start following the tracks. Can you give me one more survival check?
Sure.
Sure, doll. Okay. Your trail leads you through some woods. Oopsie doodles. And now, can I get everyone to roll me a stealth check, but with advantage, because you are being slow and steady and quiet.
Everybody's a little robot-y for me right now.
Uh-oh.
Hello.
Hello?
You sound normal for us, Scout. It
Yeah.
must be something on your end.
We lost her. Gang, we lost her.
Time for our mid-session Scout to reboot her Wi-Fi.
Yeah, exactly.
Also, thank God for that advantage, because the first roll, or the not the first one, but the lower one is a 6.
Yeah, well, the first one is the 18, which is what would have counted anyway.
That's true.
Thank goodness you didn't have disadvantage.
Yeah, well, we'll see when our paladin rolls. I mean, that's it. He'll get regular roll, I guess.
Yeah.
Everything about Alec feels so icky.
No!
But it's really funny, though.
Bless you, Zelda. Looks like Scout's internet is back. When will Scout return from war? What's Alrion's passive perception?
14.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello, Scout. Welcome back.
Hello.
Can you hear us?
I made it back.
I mean, I'd like to. Oh, now you're a little
Myself on.
robot-y.
Yeah, I can hear you. Hear me? Oh no.
Oh, you went body for a little.
Just a second, but you're good now.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear
Your
you.
ghost voice.
Can you give
Oh
me?
my god, my god.
Can you give me a stealth check for Obelisk? You have advantage, so it cancels out your disadvantage.
Nice.
I'd like to think I was being actively perceptive, but
No, you are. I was just curious what the number is.
okay. Am I being the one doing the tracking at the front of the party at the moment?
You are. So you see, but it does not see you, a spectral figure of a female elf dressed in armor, kind of just moving across the forest.
Shit.
That's not a moose.
She has what looks like a spectral longbow across her back, and a quiver of arrows. You can see that the moose tracks continue past this clearing that she is currently moving through.
I will put out my arm to stop Obelisk and Alec from continuing and get real low, possibly behind a tree over here or something, and say, there is, you may have seen her, but there is a spectral an entity there, a spectral archer, a hunter perhaps. I don't know if this is something we need to mess with, especially without rockets here.
what is everyone else's passive perception? Abby and Alec.
I got a 10.
10?
15.
15?
13.
Okay. So Alec and Alrion, you both can see that she seems to be crying as she is walking through. You can like see like ghostly tears going down her face, and you can hear kind of like that hitch that someone like makes as they're like struggling not to cry.
Oh no.
Either of you can make me a religion or arcana check.
Okay, what do I got? Well, I have a 0 on both, but let's see. Okay.
So you both recognize this phenomenon as a banshee.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we definitely don't want to fuck with her.
I love hearing Alrion
Let
curse.
Alrion say fuck.
Hey, she's walking through the clearing. We should just lay low. Don't be as quiet as possible and hope she doesn't notice us.
Obelisk nods.
All right. She walks through the clearing and is gone.
Snowman up there. I just noticed him.
Yeah.
There he
Also,
is.
this looks like spider webs. It's actually supposed to be the wind. There's just no wind token. So.
Oh.
Did you say there's a stand somewhere?
A what?
There's
Oh
a
yeah, there's a
snowman
snowman
up.
in the top corner.
Here.
Oh, I had scrolled down.
Yeah, so you are able to continue following these moose tracks.
Nice.
Yeah, Jill. I'm sorry if she was like somehow a friendly banshee.
Oh no, very much not.
Okay.
In fact, her arrows could do the same thing that the corrupting touch could do, but from a distance.
Holy shit! And
Yeah, I know.
also, these just have like a radius of effect that like can drop you to 0 instantly.
Yeah, basically.
I believe they're like a CR 6 or something. I don't know, but like
4.
we do not need to fuck with a banshee.
Mm-mm. Why is there a banshee in here?
It's just a ghost wandering in the woods, man. Place is fucked up.
We thought we weren't going to encounter another ghost, but here we are.
Here you are. AJ said don't find another ghost, and here we are finding another ghost.
Well, AJ said don't get possessed again.
That is true. AJ did say don't get possessed again.
We did our best not
No,
to.
he has not died. Nobody has died, Eric.
Eric, have death predictions for this episode?
Yeah. So, after another... Are you continuing to walk slowly?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I think so.
After another 2 hours, you follow the tracks and find yourselves at a strange place. Let me go ahead and move this down, and I will describe to you what you find. So, you see a lightly wooded slope that you are led up. A large circular indentation. Ooh, let me, hold on, adjust the stream. Here we go. And there we go. A large circular indentation in a snowy hillside. Rising from the middle of the circle is a triangular gnomon. I don't know what that is.
A gnome is the center of a sundial,
Okay,
the thing that
that's what you
sticks out
see.
of it.
Of beautifully carved crystal that stands 20 feet tall. A 10-foot high berm hugging the circle's eastern edge has evergreens growing around and atop it, sheltering what looks like a sarcophagus buried under snow and enclosed by a half circle of pale blue crystal pillars. So that's this down here, and the sundial thingy is up here. North of the berm, which is kind of close to where you all are, is a delicately carved gazebo made of marble, and south seems to be a row of outward-facing white marble statues atop granite pillars.
Hey, quick vibe check. Does this seem like a place druids would hang out?
You can give me a insight or investigation check. Sure.
Can I also do that?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too, because he would also be
My
like, "What
God.
is this place?"
Oh, sorry.
You said
Alrion and Alec get advantage.
okay. So you said insight or
Investigation.
investigation.
Yeah.
Okay, and we get advantage.
Just the two of you. Yes.
Okay, cool. Oh no.
Alrion, you're not sure whether or not druids would hang out here, but you have seen some of these kind of setups before, and recognize it as a kind of tomb that like moon elves would use.
Ooh.
Moon elves, they're native to Faerun.
The banshee was an elf, right?
Correct.
Oh no.
All
Oh,
banshees are elves.
Oh,
yes.
I didn't know. Okay.
Banshees are elf ghosts.
Yeah, okay,
Specifically,
cool.
angry women elf ghosts.
That's
Rude.
me.
That's me.
That's me. Yeah. So that's what you see.
Okay. This might be the grave site of that banshee we saw.
This is quite a grand grave site, if I'd say so. Um, there's like statues and this very beautiful looking crystal.
Yes.
Do not touch the crystal. I don't want to draw any ire of any more ghosts.
Right. Anything that we might find here, if it has the chance of drawing the ire of a banshee, it is not worth it, and we should continue to follow the tracks if they go past here.
The tracks lead like where do the tracks lead specifically?
Saw you ping. I was like, the moose went up the stairs.
Very
Um,
different moves.
the tracks seem to go. Uh, Here, let me draw like a little line. They seem to go like around the gazebo and towards this direction.
Orion will look up to Obelus with a somewhat blank expression and say, I've given my opinion, but if you think that this is worthwhile to explore, I'll defer to you.
I simply want to continue following the moose tracks. Honestly, I spent my time in a crypt, and it was fine, and it's
It was
over, and I
fine.
don't care to go into any more than I need to.
They look relieved to hear him say that he does not want to explore this area and say, okay, well, let's continue following the tracks then.
Okay. Unfortunately for y'all, the tracks do. If you could go ahead and move so you can like see where the tracks go.
It would appear that the moose has climbed this tree.
Shut up. The tracks seem to go towards the dial, the moon dial. But you can see
Fantastic.
this gazebo as you're next to it. There is an unlit stone brazier with a 20-inch diameter bowl. It is full of snow and pine needles that the winds have swept away from the polished marble floor.
Can I make, I don't know, a religion or an investigation check to see if I can determine what the significance of this gazebo and brazier are?
You can. It's going to be at disadvantage because there's nothing. There's no like sigils or anything on it.
Um, I guess I could also do Arcana, but whichever one you feel is
Whichever
most
one you
appropriate.
want, you're just gonna have disadvantage on the check, unfortunately.
Yeah, I'm
Sure.
wondering if I might have any kind of advantage here because I like have literally described that Obelisk talks to ghosts with like rituals of, deference and stuff.
You can make it without disadvantage.
Okay.
It seems definitely like something that has to do with funeral rites. You don't know exactly what, though.
Okay.
I'm curious about this like uh dial thing. Like a is that what it is? Like a sundial, but it's, with the moons or
I
whatever.
mean, you can't see it quite yet because there's
Oh, okay.
the
So
wall
it's
in the way, but yeah.
oh, I see. Okay. Okay, I
Yeah,
understand. Yeah.
the sundial
Uh oh, we lost
thing is
Scout.
over here. This is the brazier.
I can hear Scout.
Oh, it was
Hello?
me. It was me that got lost.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so the brazier is in the gazebo. If you go around, because technically this platform is 10 feet up off the ground.
Right, right.
Okay. Yeah. Now I understand.
What's this guy?
Which guy?
Who's
That's a
that?
statue.
Is it like sus?
Is it like
Is
sus?
it sus? Hold on. It is
Is the
a
statue
life. It is about a life-sized elf in silhouetted kind of marble statue.
is it gonna shoot us with magic?
I don't know, man.
We can just
Alec, I'll just go right up.
Well,
I
Alec
think
is
Alec-
is on the ground. It's 10 feet above him.
yeah, he's on. I mean, I can move back, I swear, but that I was kind of like him looking up at it.
Yeah, it looks like it's pointing to the north, so it's facing your direction. You can't see any like engravings on the face. It's kind of been worn away by the wind, but there are definitely pointed ears, and they are wearing their slender figure wearing a robe.
They don't have any sort of sigil or iconography of a specific deity, do they?
They do not.
Think about and correct me if I'm pronouncing it wrong, but oral,
Oral.
yeah.
What about oral?
There's nothing that would.
There
that
is
would
no
suggest-
sigil. It is just a faceless elf. And it's a real, apparently.
Oh, okay, or real.
I'll
So
just
that's
look
why I
it
was
up.
like, I never know how to pronounce any of these names. So
Just a reminder, mostly for me, so I don't forget. But I do have blind sight
Okay.
within a range of 10 feet.
Okay.
I like to remind myself that I can see invisible things.
So as you, Alrion, look into the kind of moondial area there, you can see a tall triangular crystal gnomon, a device one typically finds in the middle of the sundial. Damn, if I just remembered that I read that ahead of time. It is thick near the base and narrows to a sharp point at the top. The snow around it has melted away, revealing a circle of symbols carved into the stone around it. The symbols depict phases of the moon, suggesting that the circular depression is not a sundial but a moondial. Something has punched a rough hole in the wall in the northwest edge of the depression, creating a dark opening that leads under a hill. So this kind of stone next to you is a hill, and then you can see something punched through there.
Do
Well,
the boot tracks continue back there?
Oh yeah, baby.
That's it. That's our guy. We found
That's
him.
a boy. Can I really want to look at this like crystal dial thing.
okay. Hold on.
Don't touch it.
Hold on just a second, Alec. Um, tell me, Jill,
Yes.
because I can see the corner of something
Mhm.
from here.
You
Does Alrion see that?
give me a perception check.
Okay.
You think you see a flicker of movement in that depression in the hill.
Alrion will hold up a hand and say, I'm pretty sure I just saw something move inside there. Oh, it definitely just moved again.
Obelisk, kind of like shrugs his cloak back a little bit, rolls his shoulders like he's getting ready. Like, We gonna fight a moose. Here we go. Moose time.
Obelus, if I can get up ahead, I can get a shot on it from a distance. But if you want to be out ahead of me to, I don't know, it, prevent it from getting to me and Alec, I understand.
I'm not especially stealthy, so I will trust your judgment on this, Alrion. If you want to try and get a hit in before things go very much south,
Oh, I mean,
I'll hang back.
I could jump ahead. I'm fine. I can
No,
do it.
Alec, you do not need to jump ahead.
Fucking Alec.
Alrion can take care of this.
All right. I'm going to I'm going to move in, but stay within running distance of me, please.
I
And Jill, my thought here is I'm moving as quietly as I can, taking my time, and as soon as I have a clear shot, I'm going to take it.
Okay, so go ahead and give me a stealth check then. Take the shot, Goofy.
Since I'm being very deliberate and taking my time, is it
You get
standard
advantage.
roll?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Yep, you can continue to move. It
All
does
right.
not notice you. And you see
shit.
Moose walking, kind of, it looks like it's almost pacing. But you can go ahead and take a shot. Take the shot, Piglet.
I will do so, and if you'll allow me, I'm going to take a 5-foot step back before I do, or as
go
I
for
do.
it.
So yeah.
This is actually, so the depression goes down 10 feet.
So I have the high ground.
You do have the high ground, yes.
All right, and since it doesn't see me, do I get advantage on this attack?
You do.
All right. I always feel like I'm asking too much when
Nope.
I ask for advantage
Hey,
on
you are
things.
asking just enough.
Yeah, no. In this campaign, gotta ask all the questions.
Damn,
19.
26. That'll hit.
So close to the nat 20, but I'll take it.
Yeah, that'll for sure hit. Alright, 7 piercing. Alright, you shoot the moose, and it. Hold on. It speaks. But not in a language I don't think any of you understand. Does anyone know Druidic?
Nope.
It says something in a language you do not understand. And we're gonna go ahead and enter into initiative.
okay.
No.
Nice.
Nice, nice, nice.
Nice. I'm so fucking
Oh,
fast.
nice. Good job, y'all.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Alright. Obelisk, you hear this kind of bellowy voice call out in a language you don't know. And you saw, just after you saw Alrion shoot their bow into the depression.
I'm gonna go ahead and pop my orc stone.
Oh, okay. Let's pull your orc friend out. So this is the second time you have used orc stone.
This is my second of 3 orc stones. There's the info on orc stone.
Okay. Does it roll its own initiative? I don't remember if we had it roll its own initiative last time.
Oh shit, you're using the stone. Awesome.
Yeah, I feel like this thing is big. It just spoke Druidic. That scares me. It's killed some folks. Let's get a nice meat shield out here.
Yeah.
I believe last time we just kind of had the orc take actions on
After
my
you.
turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, after me, basically.
Okay. So yeah, put it in 30 feet of where you want it to go. So within 30 feet of you.
All right, within 30 feet of me. So I'll have summoned it right here by Alrion.
Okay.
And then, oh, hold on, I have to bring his sheet up too. I should probably name this guy. He's cool.
You just
He's
asked if Ian had died. Is he texting you?
Eric
Calling
is
Ian
chatting.
out live on stream for texting my fiance in the middle of the session.
oh my god.
My God.
I love Eric, and I will talk to him.
Yeah, no. Do
Oh,
it up.
impressive. As a bonus action, the orc can move up to its speed toward a hostile creature that it can see.
It cannot see the moves, can it? You should have its vision too, right?
Yeah, I can see its ass now.
Okay. All right, yeah. So that's Obelis's action. Is Obelisk doing anything for his bonus action?
For his bonus action. Yeah, I'm gonna cast Divine Favor on myself,
Oh,
which will
nice.
give me an extra 1d4 radiant damage per hit as long as I concentrate on it.
Sounds good. All right, and now it is your orc spirit. What are you commanding it to do?
Attack the moose, protect Alrion.
Okay. Go ahead and do your orc thing.
All right.
Is the moose the
okay,
thing?
let's see.
Well, maybe, Ian.
Is the moose the thing? Okay. Get to move. Get to move. Beep. Move right there. I'm gonna stick there. Do I need to make any kind of strength to check to like hop down?
Um, yeah, just a dex save if you want to avoid taking the 1d6 fall damage.
Okay. 14.
Okay,
13.
Yeah. No fall damage for you.
Nice. Okay. Multi-attack. 2 attacks with Great Axe. Let's go. Uh, 1, 2.
Both of those will hit.
Nice. Nice.
Okay. Moose ain't looking so hot. Alec, you're up.
Alec moves up. Hold on, let me see. I'm right there.
It's 14 hit points. God.
So he. Hold on, I have a GM question.
Uh-huh.
I need to. I'm gonna whisper it to you real quick. Hold on. How do I whisper in?
/W. And then you start typing my name.
Okay.
Or you can just DM me on Discord. Whichever one's going to be easiest on you. Oh. I don't think so.
Okay, then he's.
Let me double check real quick. It'll take me 5 seconds. I've already got a document for that. Yeah, it does not Yeah, no, you do not. It does not require an action.
Okay. So he's gonna like dash over here.
Okay.
Then he will do the thing.
Okay.
Um um
Is it to me or someone else?
to to you, to the
Okay.
moose.
So you can whisper it if you want.
Okay.
Sorry for being so secretive, gang.
And he says to um yeah, he also says hold 1 second. Hold on. To Alrion and Obelisk. Ugh. Hmm. Okay. Can I keep
As long as it's reasonably something that could happen within the 6 seconds of your turn, yeah.
Sorry, this isn't great.
This is wonderful audio. Hope everyone is enjoying as me and Libby whisper back and forth to each other secretly.
I'm concerned.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot I had muted myself because there's noise downstairs, but I went, mm-hmm.
Sorry.
Maybe we should have tried to pit the moose and the banshee against each other.
Well, the banshee was like 2 hours away.
The
Fair.
orc spirit's doing an okay job. If Alec would just get his ass out of there.
He actually, you know what? Instead of whispering, he says, "We're intruding. We need to." He's gonna attack. He's gonna keep attack, or he's going to attack us if we stay here. Or they are. I don't know gender of this moose.
It's a moose. It uses whatever pronouns you would like for it. Okay, so that's what you're doing?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Instead of yeah.
So you hear Alec, mostly you, because I think you're the only one close enough to hear this. You hear a door open from deeper in.
No.
And you see a face that you've seen once before, very, very briefly, step into this hallway and yell angrily in common, "I thought I fucking killed you already." And we're going to take a real quick break right there because it is 9:15. So, chat, hang tight. We will be right back.
This unforgettable vacation.
Oh my god.
It didn't actually begin here.
It's the druid.
It's the druid.
Oh, it is? But there's a different token than before.
Um, All right. Hello, hello. We are back.
Hi.
All right. So, first up is the moose is going to attack the orc spirit because that's who's done the most.
Yeah, that's fair.
So 13 and an 18.
The 18 will hit.
Okay, 9 bludgeoning damage for your orc spirit.
Okay.
And our druid, after looking at Alrion and saying, I thought I fucking killed you already, is going to cast... a spell.
It's like a counter spell.
Yeah, just counterspell.
Is going to cast a wind wall. With the wall going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it's going to cast wind wall right there, the purple. So that means Alec and Orc Spirit need to make strength saving throws.
Of course, that had to be strength, huh? All right. Goodbye.
Okay, Alex says he's super strong.
And it is a 15-foot high wall, so it does block this entrance, basically. Oh no. Okay. Let's see.
Far.
So it's one spell slot down. DC was 14, so the orc saves, Alec fails. So Alec is going to take 12 bludgeoning damage, and the orc is going to take 6.
Gotcha.
Oh, I'm so glad that Alec didn't pass out there.
So it is a wall of wind. It is 15 feet high. Keeps fog, smoke, other gases at bay. Small or smaller flying creatures or objects can't pass through the wall. Loose, lightweight materials brought into the wall fly upward. Arrows, bolts, and other projectiles are deflected upwards and automatically miss. So that was their turn. Alrion.
That's me.
Would you take bludgeoning if you went in there? Or damage with the wind wall?
If I walked into the wind wall, probably.
Hmm.
I'm looking it up.
Oh, well, it says when the wall appears, each creature in
Yeah.
its area. So I think
Basically, blocks projectiles or whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is just when it appears.
so I can.
And it blocks
I can.
your arrows.
Yeah, I can't shoot through it.
Correct.
As far as I can tell, I am fine to move through it.
Yes, that is correct. You would have to make a dex save to jump down. Or you could just take the fall damage, but...
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't hurt me to make the dex save.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Let's go ahead and give me the dex save to see... Okay, you are going to take
Oh, fuck.
3 damage.
Alrion has tears running down their face, and they yell at the druid, I have no quarrel with you. I don't want any fight. We're leaving. And I grab Alec's arm, and they look into his face, pleading with him, please come with me, and we'll face step.
He doesn't resist at all.
Okay.
Okay.
The druid does respond in common, all 10 towners don't deserve. No, all 10 towners deserve what's coming to them.
Okay. So I will take Alec with me 30 feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Doesn't it have to be 30 feet you can see?
Okay. Can I see like to the top of the ledge?
Yeah, so like you can misty step up to the top of the ledge.
Or can I go anywhere that I can see on the map right now?
I think anywhere you can see from where you are picking him up and going. So like you could go 30 feet this way.
I can see. Let's see, 5, 10.
I'm just saying you
15,
can't
20.
like go around a wall.
Sure, I can see to here.
Yeah.
So I will take us there.
Okay. Oh, there we go.
And I will look back to Obelisk and say, "We have to leave. We have to leave.
Okay.
The orc can take care of the moose."
Obelisk nods.
All right. Obelisk, you're up.
Well,
Unless Alrion still has stuff to do.
I have only used a bonus action, and I still have some movement left.
Okay.
Yeah, take it. Just do it. Just dash. Oh no, you. Yeah.
So I still have 15 feet of movement, and then an action.
Well, hold on. Where were you standing?
I was
Okay, yeah.
here.
15. Okay.
I mean, unless you want, I did roll on that one on my deck.
Yeah, I
save
was
if
gonna say you probably had to get up from prone with that.
Yeah, if you need to penalize my movement, that's
Yeah.
cool. Do I have any left?
So getting up from prone, so you went down. That would have been your other 15 movement. So I don't
Okay.
think you have any left.
Well, then I will action dash.
Okay. Obelisk.
He's gonna like he's holding his shield up and like steps here and calls for Alec to get out and says like, I'll hold them off. I want you out first. And then commands the orc to take another swing at the moose.
Okay.
Orc's gonna move in like that. And go whap. Whap. Oops.
The 16 will hit.
16 slashing damage, baby.
Okie doke. Alec, you are up.
Alec's gonna dash on out of there. 30, 35. Go like right there. I think with Frost Druids, he's still a little different with picking his battles.
That's fair.
Even with even with his confidence.
All right. The moose is going to continue to attack your orc friend with a 25 and a 23.
Yeah, both of those will hit.
For a total of 14 damage. No, that's not right. It didn't roll that first one correctly. My bad. Ugh. This bitch. It didn't roll the dice. It just gave me 2. So 24.
Okay.
The wind wall is going to go away. The druid is going to come up here. And it's going to cast a spell on Obelisk.
Yeah, that's fair.
Oh, thank you, Ian, for redeeming hydrate. Give me 1 second while I check which spell is gonna.
Just a harmless ray of frost. Just a cantrip. Jill.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. So, Alrion remembering that there's a banshee back the way they came is going to try and tell the party to just go off in a different direction.
That
Like
sounds fair.
regardless of where they go, Alrion will be able to track them back to a town.
Okay.
And we don't want to run into a banshee.
Sounds good. Scout,
Yes.
I need you to make me a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
You're good at those, right?
And
I'm great at those. I have a 1.
20-foot radius. Alrion, I need you to also make it.
No.
And maybe Alec? Hold on.
Oh, this is the same. This is the cold
Yeah,
version of
everybody.
Fireball.
Everybody. Sorry. Everyone needs to make a dex save.
All right.
Does it go around corners? Yeah,
It
I'm
is
sure
a
it does.
big old cylinder. Yes. 40-foot high cylinder.
Fuck.
Okay. Obelisk, you have cold resistance, correct?
Correct.
You are going to take, let me do math, a total of, and this is counting your cold resistance. Oh my god, exactly 22 damage.
Okay.
Alrion, do you have cold resistance? No, right?
No,
Okay.
I do not.
So you are going to take 8 plus 6, 14.
Oh, I have 1 hit point. Cool.
Alec, you are going to take. Do you have cold resistance? Libby?
No, I don't.
Okay. You are going to take 29 points of damage.
Bye, Alec.
Yeah. Oh god, that's more than double just that alone.
Does Alec have final words that he would like to share?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
I think he just like maybe he looks back at Alrion and just has like this sort of like terrified look on his face.
Sweet.
Great.
Hold on, I need to make this circle because it does turn the area into difficult terrain too. Sorry about that. Okay. So Obelisk is unconscious, yes?
I am unconscious right now, yes.
Yes. Okay, so everything in that circle is difficult terrain for now. Alrion.
I can't save Obelisk. I
No,
can't.
you gotta just go. It's chill. It's fine.
I'm going to cast Zephyr Strike
Okay.
and use the extra 30 feet of movement to. My shortest distance out of this difficult terrain is 10 feet, so that's going to take 20 feet to get out. Let me just check my class abilities real quick on difficult terrain. Yeah, I don't have anything for it yet. Not high enough level ranger. So I will. That's bonus action to do that. 20 feet. uh, Get here. Move another 10 feet. Um, Action dash to get 30 feet past that,
Okay.
and
You are
activate. Yeah,
basically off the map, yeah.
Yeah, activate Zephyr Strike's ability to go an extra 30 feet.
Okay. Obelisk. Give me a death saving throw, which I believe you have advantage on, correct? Or am I incorrect? Scout, you're muted.
I'm sorry, I was muted. No, I didn't take that one. I have advantage on initiative, but not on death
Gotcha,
saves. So
gotcha.
just regular.
Okay. Go ahead and give me that whisper. Okay. Alec is.
Orc spirit still can do things though.
Oh, that
Orc
is
spirit
true.
doesn't go away.
Yeah, that is true. And does it say anything if you do not give Orc Spirit a command?
It doesn't even say that Orc spirit needs a command. It just
That's true.
says
Orc Spirit can just keep wailing.
yeah.
Go
For
for it,
10
Orc
minutes
Spirit.
until it's reduced to 0 hit points, not me.
Gotcha.
So Orc Spirit is gonna go ahead and continue wailing on the moose. Yeah. (15 and 17) both hit the moose, right?
Yes, they do. Actually, do those one at a time. Okay, yeah, both of those will hit, and that will take care of the moose problem.
We got the moose.
We completed the quest.
Completed the
Huzzah!
quest. Level 3, maybe? We'll see.
All right. Which means the druid is now going to focus their attention on the orc. Because they see that Obelisk is the only one that they can really see at this point, is down, and they are not a very bright druid, but they're going to focus on the orc. And they're going to make 2 attacks with an ice sickle. It's a sickle made of ice.
Ice sickle.
Ice sickle. That is a crit and a 10.
Okay, the 10 won't hit.
That is going to be 7 slashing and 7 cold. No,
Alright.
sorry, more than that for the cold. It didn't double the cold.
So 7 slashing and 14 cold?
13 cold.
13 cold.
Oops. And Ariane, you're continuing to run?
Yeah, and they'll use their last spell slot to do Zephyr Strike again.
Okay.
To move 90 feet this turn.
Sounds good. Obelisk, you want to give me another death save?
Yeah, let's go.
Okay. Let's see. We're going to take a short diversion from what's going on here in the material plane. Libby, what does Alec see when he opens his eyes?
I think he sees another little home, not the one, obviously not the one in Brinchander, but a different one. One that's very sort of similar though. And it is there's just a field of flowers and just like beautiful tall grass everywhere. lots of nature around. And I think he just wakes up in this sort of field with this house that he recognizes as the house that he once lived in with his last wife.
And you see the door open. And remind me, did he have a kid as well? Or was this a different partner?
Yes, he had a daughter, but I guess I don't know if this is spoilery or not, but she is definitely still kicking.
Okay, that was my question.
Yeah.
You see the door open and you do see your wife standing there. She's got an apron on. It's covered in like fresh flour. Clearly, she's been baking. She wipes her hands off on this apron. And she doesn't really say anything. She just kind of opens her arms wide to welcome you in for a hug.
Alec is he feel
Dimitri, it's not the time. Read the room.
They also have a cat. He just he takes his time. Like it's in a way that's like he knows that he has all the time in the world, like even more so than when he was, living.
Mm-hmm.
So he just sort of has a giant smile on his face, and when he finally gets up to her, he just grabs her, or not grabs her, but holds her,
Mm-hmm.
And holds her for what feels like forever. And he kisses her, and
Yeah,
he says,
she is peppering you with kisses.
And he is sobbing, and he says, "It, I, I hope this doesn't sound bad, but this, I still had so much more to live for. But I'm so happy to see you again."
She kind of holds you close and nods understandingly. And she says, "It's not always the end. There's always a chance you can finish what you were doing. But I hope this doesn't sound too selfish of me. I've missed you."
I've missed you too so much. Like, not a day goes by without me thinking about you.
She kind of like wipes away tears from her face. And if Alec is crying, also from his. Um, and she just kind of leans her forehead against yours.
And I think after like a few moments of just like being in each other's presence, like, or after a few minutes, he wipes away the tears and he says, "I need to tell you though, I did fall in love after."
She kind of chuckles and says, "I don't blame you. And I don't blame anyone for falling in love with you, too." She says, "All I've wanted ever since everything happened is for you to be happy again. And I know you have more than enough love in your heart for me and anyone else in your life."
That's why I'm married to you.
She kind of boops your nose and says, "I know. I'm pretty great." Uh, she kind of takes you by the hand and says, well, for now, you can stay here, and if anything changes, know that I won't hold a grudge against you for it. But for now, it'll be nice to be with you again.
He just says one more thing though. Is Eartha here?
Earth is the kid, right?
Yes.
She shakes her head no. She says, no, she's okay.
And then I think he just starts crying even more. He goes, I've looked for her. I searched for her and I couldn't find her. I'm so sorry.
She just says it's okay. We can watch over her together.
That would mean the world to me.
She gives you a hug and leads you into the house where you can smell freshly baked macarons.
Oh, hell yeah. And I'm sure she's done plenty of art in the afterlife,
Oh
too.
yeah, it is a beautiful little house.
Wonderful.
And not to be a total mood change, but it is, I believe, the druid's turn, correct? Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so the druid is going to continue to use its ice sickle against the orc. 20 and 23.
Yeah, both of those will hit.
9 and 8. So a total of 17.
Gotcha.
Alrion continues to run into the forest. Obelisk.
Death save time.
Death save time. Okay.
And Orc will hit Druid.
Alright.
Hold on. Sorry, I have to change it back. Hit. Hit. Hello? Second one. Oh, there we go. Ignore the 22.
Okay. The 16 will indeed hit.
Nice. That's
Ooh,
21 slashing.
Good God, that's a lot.
He's big boy.
This boy does so much damage.
I hope it would be sweet if the orc killed the druid.
It would be sweet. I don't know if that's gonna happen.
Yeah,
But we'll
that's
see.
okay too, though, because Alrion can come back for revenge later.
That is true. 20 and 13.
What?
20 and 13 to hit.
13 will not hit. 21.
Okay. 10 damage.
Gotcha. Oof. Alright, he's getting low.
And Obelisk, if you could give me another death save.
Let's go, let's go. Okay. Orc will continue wailing.
Alright. I'm gonna take Alrion off. Yep, both of those will hit.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Okay, so 19 and 13. Oh, unfortunately, it is still up. 12 and 16.
16 will just hit.
8 damage.
Yeah, he's gone.
Alright. Obelisk, give me a death save.
Good job, though, Orc Spirit.
Yeah, Orc Spirit, fuck it.
Okay.
Okay. Obelisk, you open your eyes.
What do I see?
Eric, would you believe all three of... Oh, no, never mind. I thought all three of them were 5.
Did she just fail 3 death saves in a row?
No. Scout was at 2 and 2.
Yeah.
And the last two were both 5s. I thought the first failure was also a 5, but I misremembered.
It's an 8 and then a 5. I got 8, then 19, then 19, then 5, then 5.
Yeah. Obelisk, you see a face you have not seen in an incredibly long time. You see a fire genasi kind of just sitting there on a stone in the middle of kind of a gray purplish space. You can't really make out the surroundings so well anymore. It's been a long time. You've talked to a lot of ghosts, but you see this face, this individual sitting in front of you. And they kind of give you a little bit of a smile, like a cheeky smile.
He kind of stammers and, uh, like, is he laying down? Is he, like, on the ground?
That's up to you.
I think he was on the ground and he kind of, uh, stammers, uh, hold on. I have to whisper it back to you.
Yeah, thank you.
It
Okay.
gets to his feet, kind of stumbles a little bit, stammers, um, like stands at attention and and says, "My my lord, Tanwin, my lord."
Tanwin kind of waves their hand and says, "There is no need for such formality, Halcyon. Please." And they kind of reach out both of their hands to you.
He takes both of their hands and like dips his forehead down to touch them in kind of a a a show of reverence, and then also kisses the knuckles on each of their hands and just says, I've missed you so much."
Um, they kind of lean in closer and give you a hug and say, "I've missed you too. It's been a long time."
"I'm sorry that I couldn't protect you when it was most important."
They shake their head and say, the past is the past. I hold no grudge against you."
I wish I could say the same for the grudge I've held against myself for all these years.
They kind of put one hand on your cheek and say, "You need to forgive yourself. You have been through more than any one bodyguard should ever have to go through."
He smiles and laughs and says, "I'm the closest I've been in a long time getting to see your face again."
Um, they kind of look at you and say, "I'm sorry I could never come talk to you when you needed to speak with me."
No, it's
They kind of wave their hand, and you can tell like silhouettes of the battlefield where you lost them kind of flicker in and out. Silhouettes of what was it, a palace probably that they lived in.
Yeah, I've always described it as like the battlefield that they were in was this beautiful golden field,
Yeah.
like of really tall grass.
So like you can tell the environment kind of shifts in silhouettes between Tanwin's home and the battlefield, and Tanwin just says, "When you've been dead as long as I have, it's a little bit harder to come back and talk to you. Even now, I'm not quite sure where it is that we are, but I have been waiting."
I'm sorry that I kept you waiting so long.
I'm not trying to guilt. Please, no, don't apologize. I've had a lot of time to think. I've had a lot of time to consider. Um,
Oh, Tanwin, I have missed you.
I've missed you too, Halcyon. Or do you prefer Obelisk now? Sorry I didn't die again sooner. God.
This is him. This is him. Hmm. I think he thinks for a second and then says, to most, I think Obelisk is the right name for me now, but I've always been your Halcyon, and I always will be.
They give you a kiss on the cheek and say, well, I'll call you whatever you like, so long as I can call you mine.
You always have. Always been able to.
Oh shit, that's a great question, Ian. Scout, does he have his other eye and antler back?
Do they come back when he accepts his old name?
I think I like that. Yeah. I think that they looked like before Tanwin before like he said the thing that he just said, he still had kind of that cold blue ghostly look to his eye and also his antler. Um but yeah, when like as a few minutes pass here and he's talking to Tanwin, I think it sort of fades back into his eye is back, his other antler is back, and he's got both now. But he's still got his beard and stuff. He doesn't look like his younger self. He just looks like a more complete version of his
himself.
older self.
I think as that happens, the environment around you finally stabilizes, um, and you're in another field, not the same one where the battle was, but this one has kind of a silvery grass. And Tanwin takes your hand and says, well, are you interested in another adventure?
I'll follow you anywhere. And an adventure sounds like a nice icebreaker.
They chuckle and begin to lead you through the grass. All right.
Can this first adventure be to Alec and Susanna's
Oh, yeah.
dinner?
I want to know if the orc, how the orc frost druid battle ends.
The
Orc got taken
yeah,
out.
the frost
Oh,
druid
okay.
was looking like 10 hit points.
Damn, so close.
I know.
If I just been able to ooh.
I know.
Ooh.
Um, Alrion, you are booking it through these woods.
Yeah, I can describe what Alrion does
Yes,
if you like.
please. I would love that.
Yeah, Alrion runs and runs and runs, just like not stealthily, um, just can't stop going, and eventually they're uh,
they succumb to exhaustion. They're heavily bruised and bleeding, and they're able to find a safe place to just curl up at the base of a tree and cover themselves in snow and just sob themselves to sleep.
Oh no.
Worst thing I've ever fucking heard.
Ian, why you gotta break my heart that way?
Why you gotta break my party that
I'm
way?
sorry!
Yeah, I know. No, it's not your fault. Like that's just how this game is.
It's just how it be. Oh no,
um,
I've got like 4 angry messages from AJ. They're not angry.
they will uh sleep long enough to um get a rest. Their
Mhm.
4-hour trance, and they they wake up very in their winter form,
Oh.
and they shake the snow off them and get their bearings and start making their way back to Lonely Wood.
All right. Um, well, gang, I hate to call it 30 minutes early, but I feel like that's as good a time as any. How about y'all?
It's thematically appropriate.
Dimitri says so.
Dimitri says, I'm hungry, please feed me.
Yeah. Also, I want to say that at some point, Alec and Sue definitely have a conversation where Alec is like, "I fell in love with this person, and if it happens that they come back or they, I would like to wait for them as well."
Aw, of course.
Oh, my heart.
Cute.
All right. Well, sorry for a sad, sad stream, everybody, but thank you all for being here. I know Alrion curling alone in the snow is actually going to break my heart for the next 2 weeks. I'm not going to be
Yeah,
able to
that's
think
Yeah.
about
really
anything
rough.
else. Well, thank you all for being here. I hope you had a good time. I'm sorry that I killed everyone. But I hope
Almost.
that, well, almost everyone. I hope that they are happy with their partners in the afterlife at the very least. Um, next episode, Raucus is just gonna be like, hey, yo, I am here now. If you are interested in hanging out with us in between sessions, we have a Discord which you can join. We post art, memes. You can hang out in the in-game chat on Discord during sessions. You can see all of the art and just hang out and chat. See pictures of our pets. Enjoy roleplay scenes that occur outside of game. So we have a little. We're gonna have 2 now. I'm gonna make one for the afterlife so that Obelisk and Alec are not truly gone from us forever, but they can hang out in the afterlife and have little scenes if they like. So yeah, if you want bonus content, you can come hang out with us in Discord.
It's good bonus
It
content.
is good bonus content. In terms of credits, we use Roll20 for our virtual tabletop, Roll20 Plus specifically. We use a lot of supplements for character creation, for yeah, more than welcome to Lurk Mimo. We're happy to have you hang out with us in chat. Character creation, spells, all sorts of stuff is what we use these supplements for. Our token art is done by Scout and Libby. Our maps are from the Rime of the Frostmaiden module for Roll20 and 2-Minute Tabletop and Dungeon Draft. Our static graphics are done by Incarnate. Our token creator is rolladvantage.com. We were going to have music this week, but because I was playing it from YouTube, it played an ad and I did not like that, so I turned it off. But in the future, we will have music on our pause screen, and it will be by Arcane Anthems. Special thanks to Legend Keeper for our wiki and notes, and to viewers like you. Bless you, Zelda.
Viewers like you.
Um,
Thank you.
if anybody has anything they want to shout out um, or say before we sign off for the night.
I still have 4 commission slots on my
hell
coffee
yeah.
page. If anybody would like to commission some art from me right now,
Yeah,
that's
go commission Scout. Scout does wonderful art.
thank you. It's ko-fi.com/humblegoat is where you can find me.
fi.com/ I'm posting it in chat. Humble
Thank you.
goat. For some reason, my frog of the week command is not working, but there's Scout's Kofi, coffee, whatever it's pronounced.
I call it Kofi in my head. I think technically it's coffee because it's like you give coffee, but it doesn't. Call it whatever you wish. Just
Yeah, I
call it late
I
for
call
dinner.
it coffee because it's, or I call it Kofi because it's KO-FI. But that's just
I say Ko-Fi, but like I know it's
Ooh.
supposed to say like
bold
Bold
move,
coffee.
Yeah.
Liddy.
Ko-fi, like lo-fi.
Oh, I
like
think any of
yeah,
these is correct.
that's how I read it in my head.
Well, thank you all again for joining us. I hope you had a good time. We will see you all in 2 weeks.
Goodbye.
Good night and goodbye.
Good night.